Right then, so previously on this channel I've been talking about this Bruce Lee at Golden Harvest 4K Blu-ray box set that Arrow Video are releasing in July. And I've talked about the artwork, the extra features, the discs themselves, and part of that was the inclusion of the Warner Brothers film Enter the Dragon, because that's not a Golden Harvest film as such. Now, obviously I've done previous videos, I've touched upon this. The question was, what are Warner Brothers going to do with this? Because the disc that you're getting in the Arrow box set is not a 4K disc, it's just a Blu-ray, which is the 2013 release that we've had for 10 years now. So there has been an announcement recently. Warner Brothers have released the information on what they're going to do with the individual release of Enter the Dragon, which comes out in 4K this year. Now, let's get into it, but don't get too excited. So for this one, once again, I'm referring to the City on Fire website. Very good website. There's been a few that have put out press releases covering this. This is just one of them, but it is one of the best. So as I'm recording this, today is actually June the 6th. So this story came out a few days ago. Now, as you can see here, limited to 3,000 globally. That kind of sucks. That's not a lot, unfortunately. And the price of this, from what I understand, is about £45. It's not gone out on pre-release yet, although somebody did state in my one of my viewers stated on the comment section of one of my previous videos that it had appeared on Zavi and that it vanished when they tried to pre-order it. But this is the actual thing itself, so let's just have a quick look at the images. So you get this artwork, these posters, you get some lenticular artwork as well, you get a nice cover, an A3 poster, all that kind of stuff, and it's a steelbook from what I understand. So rigid slipcase, steelbook, two-sided theatrical poster, lenticular, 3 double-sided art cards, 3 production notes, and 3 behind-the-scenes art cards. So if you're into that kind of thing, great. I can kind of take it or leave it, that kind of thing, personally. So in September 2023, I believe it's on September the 11th, Warner will be releasing the Enter the Dragon 50th Anniversary Ultimate Collector's Edition on 4K UHD, which will feature both theatrical and original special edition cuts remastered in glorious 4K UHD. And then it kind of covers some of the stuff about the story, we know that. So you can see here the information. From what I understand, looking at this, all the extra features are what we've already had already, so there's nothing to get excited for. I think maybe one of the commentaries might be new, possibly. I don't know, because I don't actually own the Blu-ray, as I've said in a previous video. I never actually upgraded from DVD, which is mental. And unacceptable, I admit. I'll be the first person to admit that, but that's a separate story. But yeah, it's the limited edition of 3,000 worldwide. What the hell are they playing at? Yeah, a lot of people are not happy about this. In fact, I seem to recall, yeah, some of the comments on here as well. Yeah, people just not happy at all. And I can absolutely agree with that. That really does suck. This is just what's been announced so far, and it is a steelbook. There's always a chance that this might just be the initial thing that they are releasing for pre-orders. You never know, they might do a more standardized version of it for a more reasonable price with a broader release. We do see this a lot of the time. Studio Canal are good at doing this. They release these steelbooks for 4K films. They did it with Total Recall, for example. You pay a bomb for them, and then sometimes weeks later they do a standard release where you could have just waited and got like a more affordable version that, for example, isn't in a steelbook, that's like a premium product. They tend to do this. It's similar with books. A lot of the time things get released in hardback first. You end up paying loads for them if you want to read it straight away, and then somewhere down the line you get a paperback version that's more affordable. This is quite common, so we never know. They might do that with this, unless anybody knows differently. I'm just going off what I see here. So if there is anything to add to this, any developments or anything that's out there now that I've missed, by all means, please leave a comment, because I personally take great interest in that, and obviously I can do updates as this thing develops. As I say, I did have somebody comment on one of my previous videos saying that they'd had a bit of an experience seeing this come up on Zavi and then it vanished apparently. But who knows? We'll see. So, sorry to be negative about this anyway. Like I say, I've been kind of bringing a lot of good news with regards to all the Bruce Lee stuff this summer, and it seems like this one has been slow going, and hopefully there will be something more positive coming out with other options to own this, not just for the super desperate, for those with more of an expendable income. £45 for what we've been offered, if you're lucky enough to even get it. Doesn't really seem like a great development, but there goes anyway. Like I say, if you want to check out the previous videos I've done on the channel covering this, some slightly more upbeat and positive information with the rest of the films, check them out on the channel. They seem to have been getting a bit of interest recently, so hopefully there'll be something there. If you weren't aware of this story already, there's a bit of detail on there. So, as I say, if you like this kind of information, you can always subscribe to the channel. I do hope to be posting more information, and then once this does come out, I'll do a review, no doubt. So that's something to look forward to in the near future. And I also did a couple of videos recently related to Brandon Lee. I did a review of Laser Mission, not the best film, but it's okay, and also Showdown in Little Tokyo. Might also be doing a review of the film Rapid Fire coming up. Me and the core have an SJS, the core being my co-reviewer, have an SJS planned coming up. So probably going to watch that film and maybe talk a little bit about that as well. So that's Brandon Lee movies. Obviously, he was the son of Bruce Lee. So, yeah, I think I've rambled a little bit now, so I will leave there and say thank you very much for watching. You can subscribe to the channel, you can like the video, and I will see you next time.
She's got my bloody phone case. I'll get it. I'll have it. It's mine. I'll get it.
Is it yours?
Fucking
You got
hell,
some money in it?
Eh?
You got some money in it?
Fucking hell, it stinks of piss round here.
Why does it smell of piss?
Hey?
Why does it smell of piss?
Hey? Why does it smell of piss?
Yeah.
Someone's had a piss on them.
I can't smell it.
Have
Have
you
you
You can.
you've been having a pissing contest, haven't you?
I tell you, that's who put that out. We've had a piss on that.
Yeah, I reckon.